No person is inherently lazy. They are either unwell or lacking inspiration. Do you also aspire to accomplish a lot, but your laziness thwarts your efforts? Then you must learn about these 6 Japanese techniques to overcome laziness. Make sure not to skip the 4th technique by accident, but before that, it's crucial to understand that the people of Japan possess unmatched discipline, punctuality, and work ethic, which are rarely found in other countries. Japan is unique as the only nation to have suffered nuclear bombings twice, and it also experiences the highest number of earthquakes and tsunamis annually. Despite being completely devastated 3 to 4 times, Japan continues to rise and progress. Today, it stands as one of the world's superpowers. But how did it achieve this? The answer lies in Japanese culture, specifically in 6 techniques that the Japanese follow to avoid laziness and remain active and hardworking. The first technique is Seri Seiten Seiso. A clean and orderly environment compels you to stay productive, whereas a cluttered and messy environment makes you lazier. Japanese people apply this 3S technique in their industries, healthcare, and education. It is a step-by-step approach to make your workspace or environment productive. To use it, follow these 3 S's step by step. Seri, sort. Eliminate all unnecessary items from your surroundings and keep only what is essential. Seiten, set in order. Organize useful items in a systematic way so you can easily access them. Seiso, shine. After organizing the items, thoroughly clean the area to ensure nothing is dirty. Whenever you feel lazy, procrastinating on a project or studying, or not in the mood to work, try this 3S technique. Your laziness will vanish, and you'll feel motivated to work. For example, when you feel lazy and don't want to study or work, go to your desk and clear everything off. Keep only the items related to your work or study subject. This way, everything will be in its proper place, and you won't have to interrupt your flow repeatedly to get a pen or water. Clean everything thoroughly so that your desk looks creative and attractive. A positive environment motivates your brain to work. The next technique is Kaizen. Often, we delay tasks because we feel we lack energy or are too lazy. However, unless you are very sick, you never actually lack energy. The heaviness of the task makes you feel lazy. Practicing Kaizen can make heavy tasks lighter. It only takes a minute to use this technique, and in that minute, you can easily change your laziness. The best way to practice it is by doing any task you've been struggling with, whether it's studying, working on your health, or business. Whenever you don't feel like doing something, just think that you'll do it for just 1 minute. For instance, if you don't want to study, just read 1 page. If you don't want to exercise, just do 10 push-ups. By making small and gradual changes, you will slowly improve yourself and dispel the myth of laziness from your mind. The third technique is the rule of 3. With this technique, you will never get distracted from your most important tasks. Often, we start a task with great enthusiasm, but get sidetracked midway and start doing unnecessary things. This happens because our brain avoids hard tasks and gravitates towards easy ones. For example, if you need to practice a skill, your brain might suggest buying groceries first, then doing it, or having lunch first, then doing it, or calling a friend first, then doing it. By the end of the day, you'll feel like it was a busy day, and there was no time for practice. To avoid this mind trap, you should use this technique, which is very simple. Every morning, write down the 3 most important tasks on a page that are of the highest priority to you. These are the tasks you must complete by the end of the day, no matter what. By clarifying your priorities in this way, your mind will remain unrested until you complete those 3 tasks, and your attention will keep returning to them. The fourth technique is kaikaku. Kaikaku is a Japanese term that means radical change. The world's second-largest car manufacturer learned that sudden changes are very hard for our brains, so we should take small steps by breaking down big changes. However, according to kaikaku, if something can be changed at once, it should be done immediately, focusing on bringing drastic changes. Kaizen and kaikaku are used in different situations. If you want to get fit, you can't build a body by going to the gym all day for a week. You need to use Kaizen there. But if you can finish a project in 2 weeks, it would be wrong to complete it in 2 months by being lazy. Here, you should use kaikaku. To use it, ask yourself 5 questions, and by the time you reach the last question, you'll have the energy to do the task. For example, suppose you sit down to study every day with the intention of finishing a chapter, but your attention drifts, and you end up using your phone or eating, and all your time gets wasted. At this point, ask yourself these 5 questions. Why am I not studying? Because my attention is on my phone. Why is my attention on my phone? Because of a friend's message. Hara Hachi Bu. Japan has an island that is part of the world's blue zone region, where diseases are rare and health is at its peak. People here live beyond 100 years. Unlike average people who retire at 60, they work until they die. The secret to their higher lifespan is Hara Hachi Bu, which means eating mindfully. This principle helps them live a healthier and more active lifestyle. Many of us might not realize it, but our eating habits significantly affect our laziness. Not just what we eat, but how we eat. Notice how you feel lazy when your stomach is completely full. According to this principle, we should never fill our stomachs more than 80%. The more you eat, the more energy your body will need to digest it, making you unwilling to do any other work. This is why the average daily intake of Okinawans is only 1,900 calories, much less than that of average world. Even Elon Musk follows this principle. I think everyone should leave a little space when they eat. The 6th technique is Zen of mindfulness. You can only successfully implement all these techniques if you learn to be mindful. Being mindful means completely surrendering to the present moment without regretting the past or worrying about the future. Scientifically, it has been proven that mindfulness has a positive effect on the temporoparietal and cerebrum regions of the brain, enhancing learning, memory, compassion, and rational thinking. If you sit in silence for just 10 minutes each day, feeling the present moment, experiencing your breathing, surroundings, visuals, and sounds, noticing thoughts without getting lost in them, you'll gradually regain control over your mind. You'll notice that your focus and concentration have improved, and your laziness has diminished. If you want to increase your focus and concentration further, watch our video. If you liked this video, please like it, click the subscribe button, and support this channel to grow. Also, turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.